take the jade to Qin. I swear on my life to return it home if they break their promise. If you try to take this by force, my head and this jade shall be shattered against this very pillar. I have heard the King of Qin is an expert with the earthen pot. Play for us, or my blood will splash you within 5 paces.
The Flawless Jade. In the kingdom of Zhao, there was a treasure beyond compare, the He-Shi-Bi, a disc of pure jade that seemed to drink the moonlight. King Zhao. He held it in his hands, his joy warring with a cold dread, for the light of such a treasure casts a long and dangerous shadow. The shadow fell from the west, from the powerful kingdom of Qin. Their ambitious king, Yingji, sent a message that was less an offer and more a demand, 15 cities in exchange for the jade. In the court of Zhao, fear was a palpable silence. To refuse meant war. To accept meant trusting a wolf. Your Majesty, a clear voice sliced through the tension. It was Lin Xiangru, a man of modest rank but immense intellect. I will take the jade to Qin. If the cities are ceded, the jade is theirs. If it is a trick, I swear upon my life, the jade will return to Zhao, as flawless as it is now. In the Qin capital, the welcome was an insult. King Yingji received the envoy not in his throne room, but in a leisure pavilion. He took the passless jade and passed it casually among his companions, laughing as they admired it. There was no mention of maps, no talk of cities. In that moment, Xiangru saw the truth. The cities were a lie. He stepped forward, bowing. A magnificent treasure, Your Majesty, he said smoothly. But it has a tiny, almost invisible flaw. If I may be so bold as to point it out. Intrigued, the king handed it back. With the jade secure, the courtier vanished, replaced by a pillar of defiance. You have no intention of honoring your promise. Xiangru's voice thundered, stunning the court. If you try to take this by force, my head and this jade will be shattered together against this very pillar. The air crackled with tension. 10 guards drew their swords, but the envoy did not flinch. Trapped by his own greed, King Yingji was forced to yield. He apologized profusely and, to save face, promised a 5-day purification fast, followed by a grand ceremony to complete the exchange. Xiangru knew it was just another delay tactic. That night, he summoned his most loyal attendant. Disguise yourself as a merchant, he commanded, pressing the jade, now wrapped in coarse cloth, into his hands. Do not stop. Do not speak to anyone. Take the secret mountain paths back to Zhao. When the king learned he had been tricked, his rage was boundless. Yet, through his fury, a sliver of admiration pierced through. To execute such a brave and clever man would only expose Qin's dishonor to the world. And so, King Yingji feasted Lin Xiangru, then sent him home, defeated in a war of wits. Years later, the two kings met at Miachi. Seeking to regain his lost honor, King Yingji tried to humiliate his rival. They say the king of Zhao is a master of the zither, he announced with a cruel smile. Play a tune to liven our feast. The demand was a slap in the face, treating a sovereign like a common entertainer. Before his king could even speak, Lin Xiangru was on his feet, seizing a heavy clay wine jug. And I have heard the king of Qin is an expert at Qin folk percussion, he retorted, his voice like steel. He thrust the jug before King Yingji. Strike this vessel for our mutual entertainment, or I shall be forced to spill my blood, and then yours, 5 paces from here. The Qin guards moved, but their king, seeing the same unbreakable will that had defied him in his own court, waved them down. Seething, he tapped the jug. Honor was saved. The jade had been returned perfectly, and now, so had the dignity of his king. Lin Xiangru had shown that the true strength of a kingdom is measured not in its land, but in the courage of its people.